Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family? It's your boy here, Jazz, with your two co-hosts, KsmoothB and T-Dog. How you guys doing today?
Doing good, man.
Doing
Excited for
good.
this second episode.
Yeah,
got a
no,
new
welcome
phone,
to
so it's
the
fine.
second episode of Delusional Dinos podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed the first one. Got a lot in store for this one too. So hang tight and sit and enjoy the rest of the podcast.
New episodes
Let's
every
rock.
Sunday.
Yeah,
All
Every
right.
Sunday, only at Delusional Dinos.
there we go.
On
There
every
we go.
platform possible. Delusional Dinos, YouTube, Amazon, Audible, you name it.
And prehistoric
go.
times.
So T-Dog, what you got in store for us today?
All right. Well, we're gonna get some crazy topics today. First one we got is one we talked about before. Do cheaters deserve a second chance?
You know, honestly, I don't think they do. Why would you get into a fucking relationship if you're gonna cheat? You know what I mean? Why?
Are we talking about relationship cheaters or just full cheating in general?
We're talking about relationships, like
We're talking about
you know?
relationships.
yeah.
Look at the guy's face. Nah, once a cheater, always a cheater.
There we go. I
But
mean,
that depends on the relationship too, right?
How about we put it in perspective? Like if you were with someone for 5 years and you found out that she was like cheating on you, what would happen in that scenario for you guys?
honestly, I'd just let it go. To be honest,
I'd
because
probably cry for days.
nah, I wouldn't cry. I wouldn't feel anything. I would just be happy that she's gone. That's
Even
just
feel
toxic.
betrayed. Even feel betrayed.
I'd feel
Like 5
betrayed, but
years,
that's just
you know?
toxic. I'd rather have it out of my life, than have that toxic, that toxic, vibe in
For
my
sure,
life.
but you'd still feel something in the beginning.
Unless, like,
I know
5
I
years.
would. I'll feel kind of pissed off that I wasted 5 years of my life with
Yeah.
this chick when
Unless
I could
you
have
wanted to
been
cheat for
doing
cheat.
whatever I wanted, So yeah, obviously there's that perspective, but
For sure, I'd let it all go. But like, you got to think: how about if you're married and have kids and she cheated?
yeah,
you can't just let her go.
Okay, so if it's a marriage situation, then it's obviously more complicated. If you're filing for divorce and stuff, or you have to go through the court, you have to go through lawyers, you have to go through the judge, you have to go through all that. But if it's like a girlfriend boyfriend type of thing, then we just cut it off.
You could always
what's
do
there to gain after that? Like, both of you whoever cheated on whoever, or like clearly you guys aren't on the same page, just move on, do something else. You know what I mean? What do you guys think?
You could always do a cheat for cheat.
No,
So
what
she
the
cheated.
fuck?
Or
Oh,
if I were to do it, I would be more like an open relationship guy.
But you would
So, like,
you would
this is
present
more-
that idea before you go and
Yeah,
do
I
it,
would
right?
present
You
the
wouldn't,
idea
you
before-
wouldn't go
before I
and
do
do it
it.
and be like, okay, like that story I sent you the other day. Remember when you saw it? Oh, the guy's like, my wife said no to it, and then
Oh,
I
yeah,
showed,
that's-
I
that
showed her
was-
the,
that was
yeah. So
jokes.
it's something like that, yeah.
Explain this cheat for cheat thingy, guys.
Cheat for cheat is like how many times she cheated on you, you do the same amount.
So
of
you're
cheats on
fighting
her.
fire with fire, is what you're trying to say here.
Yeah,
That will not
Bro,
work out.
you're gonna ignite a volcano, so that's just
unless you get them to agree to it.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, if
that's
they're-
not
if
gonna
no, no.
work out, man. They're just gonna keep cheating. You're gonna keep cheating.
yeah, they're gonna keep on
Toxic.
going
It's
at it
toxic.
because like that's my whole
It's
my whole
very
perspective
toxic
behind it.
relationship.
But why would you even be in a relationship if you know you're gonna cheat? Just simple as that. You're a dumbass.
Yeah.
What do you
for
guys
sure.
think? Yeah, exactly. So
You just can't put yourself in those toxic relationships.
why would you? Why
Yeah,
would
it will
someone
mess
put
up your
themselves?
mind.
And then there's some people who are literally cucking themselves inside the same relationship. Why stay? Like, if it was me, I'd just let her go. Just get the
There
fuck
are a
out of
lot
my-
of people that come back though. Like
the
this
fuck
is
out
a
of my
thing
life.
where they give people a second chances.
Yeah, but okay. So let's talk about second chances. Once a second chance is broken, there's a lot of people that just keep on taking it in and keeping it in instead of doing something about it. Now that's more unhealthy than
Yeah,
letting it go.
that's-
At least when you let the talk, at least when you let it go, okay, you're like, okay, 5 years were wasted, whatever. But then after a few days, maybe a week, maybe a month, you're thinking about it. But after that, you've gone back together. Imagine if you're in that toxic relationship for what, even longer, then it's gonna be worse. You're just keeping these feelings stored inside, and
And
it's
depending
just
on
more
how strong
unhealthy.
the toxic feelings are in your mind.
Yeah, you just
Some
gotta
people
be
it's
strong.
really
and-
strong, some people it's not as strong.
A lot of people are strong and honestly would be like, get the fuck out. Like, they wouldn't even care if they were with them for 10 years. And then there's a lot of people that keep on just sticking because
There are a lot
No,
of
they're not
weak-minded
strong.
people though that
A
will
lot of
go
weak.
back.
Like it's not even weak-minded. I guess I understand. Like
Well, like
maybe it's the
they have like
first
a whole
time.
strong relationship, and then they want the relationship more.
I just
Yeah,
think you can
exactly.
never go back. The trust has been broken. You just can never go back.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I agree with you on that. It's a very interesting topic because it's a lot of people will have different opinions on it. Like there's obviously that variable, the open relationship thing that KsmoothB brought up. Very interesting. I don't know when that whole concept got developed,
That was,
which
I think,
year,
during the swing period in the
the swing period.
1940s, 50s,
Exactly. So
when
so
they
there
did
we go.
swinging.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, swinging is basically when spouses swap or whatever, significant others swap each other's mates to another person, and
Yeah. Like, I mean, if you're gonna do it, at least like negotiate before you start doing.
not
'Cause
even
once you're
negotiate, just
caught, it's
present the
messed up.
idea.
Yeah,
Present the
present the
idea.
idea. You know.
Yeah, exactly. If it's a no, then it's a no. It's better than okay, it's better to get the idea rejected front hand than okay doing it and then dealing with consequences that are so much worse than what it would. At least if you presented the idea, it would be a no, maybe a quick slap to the face, like your girl might give you like a quick slap across the face, or whatever, or like might call you a few names or whatever, but at least there's that honesty. You
All
brought
right,
it
so
up.
let me give
Yeah.
you guys a scenario here.
Yeah.
So imagine you're with your wife and a
Yep.
new neighbor has just moved in and she's hot. She's fucking hot. All right.
Hmm.
And you're flirting with her and you're fantasizing of being with her, but you're not cheating on her. You're not doing anything other than being playful.
Yeah.
Would you consider that cheating?
No,
No.
because that's everything. That's like a dream basically. At that point,
But
you're not allowed to
flirting
dream.
as well, like being like
But, like,
playful,
Oh, you're
that's
like
like-
flirting? Okay,
complimenting her,
no.
like
Nah,
saying,
nah,
"Oh,
you
you
can't.
look good today. You look good today."
With an
I
intention or
wouldn't-
as a compliment. So are you
No
doing it with
intention. You're just doing it.
no
'cause
Oh,
intention?
then I
you're-
don't
If you're
count
doing
that
it
as
as a
cheating.
compliment, then it's just being nice, But if you're
But
doing it with
you
that,
think she's hot and you keep doing it like a weekly
if
thing.
you keep on doing it if you keep on doing it with the intention to kind of get sexually
no,
aroused,
not that intention. You just think she's hot. So
yeah, as a compliment.
So,
you
so
never
there's
do
no
anything.
intention to do any
Yeah,
physical
you would
thing,
never
then
do
I don't
anything.
count that as cheating. No.
I mean, it really depends. Like at that point, it would just be like whatever happens in the situation. I don't know, to be honest, but like what I'm thinking right now is like, I guess I could see how that would not be okay, but it could be at the same time because you're not physically engaging.
Would
in
you be
anything,
mad if your
Yeah.
girl did it?
You know what? I'm not a hypocrite, so if I was doing it, then I would let her do it because
Yeah,
I'm
I
not a
wouldn't mind
hypocrite.
if she
Well,
did it.
the one type of people I hate in this world are hypocrites. So,
So I think it's
so
just
Well-
better that no one does it at all. Just
Oh yeah,
not
no,
go there.
obviously I agree with you on that part. No one does it at all, but like you said, thinking about it, that's definitely not, because you can dream as much as you want. Like who's good?
Yeah.
Like that. Like why should someone stop you from dreaming or whatever?
But there is some people that think watching adult videos in relationships are bad. Like if
no,
I were to
that's just
rub one
BS.
off or something.
Yo, a man needs to do that, till
Yeah. It's
whatever.
It's like if you've been doing that since before
it's
you even
our
gone
rite
to a
of passage to
relationship.
be able to do that. It's our rite of passage.
Yeah,
Like, I've
if
been
you've
doing it since the womb, so like can't
Yeah,
stop
so if
now.
you've been doing it before you haven't even gone to a relationship and you want to cut it off, then it kind of doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like honestly, it's a like I said before, it's a very interesting, it's a topic with a lot of like variables in it.
Definitely two
There's-
sides to this
Yeah,
story.
sometimes even the human mind does it unintentionally. Sometimes you
I
see
still
people
don't
and then
think you
it
should
brings
be
it in.
forgiven for that though.
For
Like say
I
you're at a
feel-
party, you're drunk and you cheat.
No, I'm talking about the fantasy.
Oh, the fantasy.
The
Yeah,
fantasy
yeah.
happens
no, the
unintentionally
fantasy.
because it comes back.
Let me make it clear. Fantasy is a fantasy. It's a dream. It's like you're dreaming about anything else, but like obviously it may look bad to some people. I clearly don't think it is, because it's just a dream at the end of the day. At least
Yeah.
as long as that dream isn't turned into some sick reality where you go and do it in real life, then it's okay. Dream as much as you want. No one
Yeah.
can stop you from your dreams, So I guess you got to control yourself in that manner if you're strong enough. As
Yeah.
long as you can keep it inside your mind and not expose it or slip up, then it's okay.
Just keep it as wet dreams, is what you're saying.
Pretty much. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But like,
Mhm.
don't go into any physicalities. Go like even flirting. I think is a bit too far. But fantasy is okay. Fantasies are okay. What do you think, T Dog? Are fantasies okay?
Oh yeah, I think so. Like he said, like Kazet said, sometimes you just can't control it, and
Yeah, sometimes you even have the dreams like when you're sleeping.
like
Yeah, it's very hard.
your mind's
Yeah,
gonna wander. It's gonna wander, you know.
Yeah, at some
exactly.
point.
Like I think it's okay to admit, like Megan Fox, you think she's hot? That's okay. That's fine. You can think
Yeah,
she's hot. Just,
exactly.
You know, you're never
and
gonna do
Machine
anything
Gun
with
Kelly's one of my favorite artists. So there you go. And
it. Do you think he's hot?
nah, I don't think so.
Machine-
Do you?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Do I? No.
Do you, KsmoothB?
Yeah, he's okay.
Oh, he's all right. Okay, you and the blondies.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I've
Yeah,
seen
it's a
the-
very interesting topic if you that you brought up.
I've
Yeah,
seen the
it's
most
a
the
lot to think
joke
about.
the most jokes for of cheating I've seen was in this this show where the guy's his wife buys him a VR helmet, and then
Yeah.
the guy doing everything on VR. He's just watching VR, and then his wife goes outside, and then when she pulls back in, this guy's watching VR porn, and he's pretending that the person's there, and then she gets so pissed off out doing it.
I guess
the
that's
hell?
still okay because it's virtual. I don't know.
Yeah,
What do
and
you
the
guys think? If
imagine-
it was
I
like
mean-
a VR video game type of thing, what do you
I
guys
don't know.
think?
It's all becoming too real now.
And the feeling,
It's
because
all
now
becoming
they
too
have
real.
VR helmets
Tech
that
is
can
going. Imagine they
have-
made a Black Mirror episode on this. What do you guys think?
they do
They
have,
have
a Black
one.
Mirror
What they
episode on
do?
this.
They do. Sorry,
Striking
the video game
Vikings
one.
is an episode.
They,
of
I
it.
think they
yeah,
have
the
two.
video game ones. Yeah.
One.
Yeah,
No,
my
No,
bad.
they
Yeah.
they actually have a new VR helmet that can make you feel everything that's in the game.
Oh wow.
So if you're able to do that, then I
There you
don't know
go.
what that would
This is
count
where
as.
the world is coming to. Tech is able to,
Make
Now
your
there's gonna
brain
be more
manipulate your brain to feel
online
it.
cheating now. Online relationships.
a lot more.
I
It's
don't even
that
know. Would that
show-
even count? Would that still count? Or
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's cheating. You have a virtual girlfriend. I think that's cheating.
no.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
it's not like
that's
it's,
too hard.
It's
That's
not
too
like
far.
a virtual girlfriend, but it's like a video. You know, like they make those videos and the person.
As
feels
long
and
as
then
she's
you
not
feel
real.
everything.
If she's not real,
It's not a real person. It's
Then
just
it's
like
fine.
a video animation.
You mean
where
it's a
you're
fake
able to-
AI bot?
It's
Is
a
that what
fake
you're trying to
AI,
say?
the virtual bot.
A
but it
fake
makes
AI
you- it
bot?
makes
Yeah,
you
that's
feel
fine
through
then.
your body. Like you
I
can
think that's
feel
fine.
everything that happens.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Then
Because they
that's
have
if
those
you're just
helmets
looking,
coming
then I
out.
think it's okay. I don't know.
yeah, because like
I don't know about all that.
the story I told Jazz from last week, we were just talking on our own personal time. It was GTA role playing, and Mike Magilak, who was he's dating he was dating Lana Rhodes. He had a girlfriend
Adult
on
film
this
actress
role
for all of you who
Yeah.
don't know her.
fat ass. Lana Rhodes, if you're here, yo, hit us up. But anyways, so he was doing GTA roleplay, which is just like an online GTA world where he had a relationship with a girl, just playfully in RP roleplay,
Yeah.
and she caught feelings and got mad, and now they split up because of that, because she considered it cheating.
Oh,
So
I
you
can
think
see.
she is wrong in this?
Well, some people have different mind states to it.
Yeah, I think she's fine. They should have talked about it beforehand.
They should have talked it. I think
Yeah.
that was just I think that's too far, if you don't talk about it. Like I feel like virtual is still something you can fix up. If it was done in real life, okay, I would understand why you would be so pissed. But
Yeah,
virtual,
it's just in the
it's
game
like-
world. Like it's a game, right?
Yeah, it's a game
role
world
play.
too. So
There's
I
no
don't- and it might have-
feelings
who-
exchanged.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the
Who
person,
knows?
the
It might have
person
been done
even
as a
know.
joke too, So
Do they even know what each other look like?
I think they do. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're
Yeah.
both streamers, so
uh,
yeah. But they didn't know each other. Only in game know each other. I'm
Yeah.
sure they exchanged like socials, and Mike's pretty
Social.
big, so I'm sure the girl knew him. But yeah, it's just a role play. So like, that's all it was. There's no like actual like they had sex in game, but
mm,
in game sex.
yeah.
I don't know. It's
God,
just a
that's
touchy
crazy.
subject.
It's like I said, it's like one of those subjects with a lot of variables to it. There's a lot of things to think about, and before making a decision, based on what's
Yeah.
right, what's wrong.
But moving on and staying within the cheating realm, let's talk about a cheating that everyone has done before. Cheating on a test.
This guy's booking
I
it
think
so
anyone
hard.
who said they have never done this is a liar.
Is-
Is a liar.
Definitely, I think so.
In
Yeah.
my case too, like I have ADD and like my eyes just wander. Like even if I don't want to cheat, my eyes are looking. Like I can't. I just have to peep. I have to see what your answer is.
Yeah.
Like I
no
have-
matter who
I've
it
had-
is, I just
I've
got
had
it too.
people. I've had people cheat off me. So
Yeah,
it's
I
good
mean, I
jokes.
gave people my test just during a thing, and like, it's just whatever. Like,
No,
here,
not
take the
even-
test, just give it back to me. Look.
Yeah. Mine would not even give the test. It was like we had like everyone was doing a test, and the people that had like a special thing, they got an open book test, right?
No, no.
And the guy in front of me knew I had an open book test. And then this guy's halfway through the test, the teacher was looking like, yo, give me all your notes, give me all your notes. And he took all notes, they started writing everything down, and gave me back the binder.
Oh.
There was
And,
this
like,
one
he's talking
instant
so
where this
loud.
guy was being a prick to me, you know. So it was what was it? I think it was high school. It was ninth grade or 10th grade. Geography. I think ninth grade. So, anyways, we're writing our quiz, right? And like I didn't know shit, because I didn't study for it. But the guy beside me was pretty smart. So what he did was he finished the test within like 2 minutes, or the quiz, I mean. And the rule was you had to just keep the test on your table and give it to the teacher. She would come and collect it after.
Mm-hmm.
So I started looking and stuff, and then like he booked me. And what he did was he took the test, put it under his ass, like on the chair, and he like started like what is it? He started winking at me, and like, you know, he started, what's the words? Taunting me. And
Yeah.
that shit cheesed me, but like that's just
Yeah.
one like funny instance that happened, you know,
Yes.
from this. So yeah, honestly, like there, like I remember, T-Dog, remember in college that one guy, the guy with the
Yeah, I
Mamba?
think that was one of our funniest experiences.
Yeah, no, that was
Wait,
There
funny.
was this
So
one
what
guy,
happened?
he's a foreign student, right? So
Yeah.
in our math class, this is math class, the whole year he had his AirPods in, and the only way he got away with having the AirPods in the whole damn year with a strict teacher is because the teacher thought that was his hearing aid.
Oh, wait. Is it like the guy has was listening to all the answers on his earbud?
It probably was.
No. He basically yeah, I guess so. He was listening. So I think he had he was sitting next to me. It was kind of funny, and he had the phone on, and I saw the caller ID with the like duration of the call, and he had it, and like he wasn't speaking. I guess he had a prearranged
The teacher
arrangement
also
with
thought
his
his
friend or
phone was
whoever
his
peer who was
calculator.
giving him the answers. So it was funny. The teacher didn't book it, and at the first day, he told the teacher, "Oh, these AirPods are to help me with translation." He's like, my English isn't very strong. So
And even during our exam, this guy went to the washroom for 1 hour, and they let him.
and he was texting me during that time. He was DMing me on Insta. He's like, "Can you give me the answer to this?" And I'm like, "Obviously not. You know how much shit I can get into? They book you, go through your phone, whatever. I don't know if they're allowed to do that, but like, I'm just trying to play it safe." I was like, "Screw you, dude," and left him hanging. And
That's true.
it's funny because after that semester, I didn't see him at campus. Did you, T-Dog? No, I didn't see him.
He
I don't
probably,
know what
He probably
happened
got
to
a
him.
real
probably
book.
fled back or something.
Probably some teacher
Yeah.
walked in inside the
No way they
washroom
let
and
him
said-
1 hour in the washroom. And they had a teacher
No, that
standing
was-
outside
No,
watching.
there was two outside. There was the two moderators were standing outside the men's washroom. Remember?
Yeah.
Imagine they
And
just
one
went
They had
in.
no. At first it was a female, then they got a male because the male had to go inside the washroom to check up on the guy.
Yeah, and we don't know what happened, but like we were in the Tim's line, and that's how we found
Yeah,
out.
never heard of this guy ever again.
Oh yeah. I had this funny instance where these guys, they were all like, there was a test tomorrow, right? And some people already did the test, and they're like, yo, it's gonna be the same test. And then they started giving the answer keys to all these students, and then they're like, yo, I got all the answers. And they're searching over the answers. And then next day they go to the test, the teacher entirely changed every single question on the test.
That sucks.
I think I messed
Oh
up.
my god.
You have any
Yeah,
like
no.
crazy stories, like some genius cheating?
Oh, I do. I do. It's pretty freaking genius. So this I don't think I've told you two about this, so you're gonna find it smart. So what happened was this teacher he I guess he's a dumbass because what he did was he gave every period, I guess he was lazy, he gave every period the same answers and same questions for the quiz. So suppose someone went to period 3, they would be able to tell the answers to period.
Oh, that always happened. Yeah, that always happened.
Yeah. So what happened was this guy, he took what is it, a Sharpie. He put like, on his forearm, he put number 1, number 2 in the same order. Same order, same exact order, no different order. And it was all multiple choice, all this test. So it was blessed. It was like 1A, 2. So he would get 100 on
The
every
teacher
quiz.
was dumb for never switching it up. Like our teachers
We're not
switched it up.
No, he didn't even switch up the order. So
That's what I'm
1
saying.
to
They're
10
dumb
was
for
the
that.
exact same for
Like
every
ours would at
period.
least switch the numbers. It'd be the same questions,
Exactly.
but just the order would be different.
So no, that I guess it wasn't genius from that guy. It was pretty generic, but the teacher was a dumbass, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I had this one teacher. He was pretty jokes. I don't know if he was high or something when he was doing this, but this guy would go, like, he would go to students, like he would stop his car just to look at students. He'd like, a little marijuana is good for you. And then he would,
man.
when he came to class, like his eyes were red. I don't even know. But all I know is we would have a test. He's like, did anybody study for the test? because we have a test today. And half the class didn't study. And I got like,
Mhm.
okay, we're gonna go over how to do all the questions, and then I'm gonna give you the test.
That's a blessed
And,
teacher.
and we have like 10 minutes. We would go over all the questions, and it's like, okay, here's your test, and then we give it to all of us.
I had a teacher once. She was writing up the exam, and she says to the class, "Oh, wait a second, class. I'm gonna go print out the exam." So one person goes on the computer, fucking takes a picture of the whole exam and sends it to the whole class.
Oh, that's fiend.
Yeah, dumbass teacher.
You
She's
know,
like,
there's so
yeah, after
many.
she
They-
comes
they
back,
all
she's like,
slipped up,
did someone touch the computer? Everyone's like, nah. And she's like, all right, carry on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
But I had
jokes.
another, this one student, you know those pens, like you can, this guy inserted a slip of paper in the pen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at the pen. Yeah,
You've
yeah.
seen those, right?
I never
Those
seen
are
one of
pretty
those.
smart. They slipped the
No,
like
no,
a whole
those-
sheet
yeah,
of
that's
paper
creative,
in
that's
the
creative.
pen.
What's it do?
Like they folded it, right? Like answers, like an answer sheet
Yeah.
in the pen, and like where the ink would be, and it rolls. Like it was like one of those pens that scrolled the paper, so you had the whole fucking paper on there.
There was
I-
one guy. He was the exact opposite of smart. He was a dumbass. So he used to wear like short sleeves,
Yeah.
even in the winter. One day he wears a stuffy jacket on the final, like I think it was the final test, not the final exam before the semester ended. It was Shakespeare for it was grade 11 English. The teacher's looking at him, and he keeps on looking inside his jacket and doing like peeking. So she stops the class. She's like, "Take off your jacket." And he's like, "What? You can't tell me to do that." He's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I can. I can just get the principal down here and tell him to do it, or you can listen to me." So he does it. He opens his jacket, slip notes everywhere.
Oh man,
All
that's
over
the
his
worst
shirt.
one. The jacket one and the shirt one. That's the worst one.
And everyone died looking. And he was just super embarrassed.
Wait.
And the teacher's eyes were like, "Are you fucking serious?" Like I can tell she thought he was a dumbass for pulling
For
something
sure,
like that.
100% dumbass
That's
for that. They're
good.
just all falling out. 100% dumbass.
Yeah, like a bunch of slip notes like under all over your chest, just looking, you know. Oh my god, that was jokes. That was
No,
complete
I
jokes.
wish I could see that. That would be
I had
so
this
cool.
one
No,
guy
no,
in
that
my
was funny.
construction class, and for one of the tests, and he was cheating with the book just on his lap. So the teacher sees him, looks at his answers, and says, "You know what? Continue cheating. You got everything wrong." He's like, "It doesn't even matter. He's like, it doesn't even matter that you're cheating. You got everything wrong."
That's
All
jokes.
the answers are wrong too, right?
This guy's looking in the book and he can't even find the answer.
That's
Oh my
jokes.
god, no. There's been
They're
a lot
like,
of
all right.
dumbasses here.
It's like, all right, carry on, I guess.
No, like there's been a lot of instances like this. It's actually
A
pretty
lot
jokes.
of dumbasses. But I
of
hated those
dumbasses.
teachers. Like, this wasn't part of cheating, but you'd go to give your test. She looks at the answer. She says, "This one's wrong. Can you go back to your seat and do it?" I said, "I don't give a fuck. I know it's
Really?
wrong."
Oh, this
Oh.
yo, wasn't our was it BAM 101 prof like that?
Oh, I think we had a prof like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think we
did.
had a few profs, but I hated those. Like,
I forgot who he was.
if
but
I got
yeah.
it wrong now, what the fuck makes you think I'm gonna get it right next time? What do you think 5 minutes of sitting down is gonna do to my brain? I'm not gonna get it right.
They want us to go back and just
They're like, yeah,
dig up
you're completely
the
off. Go back and
memory
sit down
box,
and
yeah.
think, what the hell is that gonna do?
no, I don't hate them. I respect them for that because at least they care. But like at the same time, it's like
They don't even give you a
if,
hint.
if you're not gonna get it now, what makes you think that like okay, maybe likely what makes it you think later on in the day it's gonna pop up? Okay, maybe it might, but you have to be lucky.
100% of the time.
Yeah, I would usually mark my own test before handing it in, and then get the exact same mark I marked it with when I got the test back.
Have you guys
Exactly.
ever forgotten a page though? I don't think I have.
I usually
No,
skip
no,
like
I've forgotten a question, but I've never forgotten.
No,
a
I'm saying
page.
like you just completely missed.
Oh no,
Like-
I
like
usually
on
skip the
purpose
last
or
page.
by accident?
No, on accident. You just missed the page.
No, never.
No,
I've never
I
had
usually
that.
skip.
No,
I
no,
usually
no.
skip the last page.
Just skip
Uh,
that.
I'm like,
I've learned from a teacher, and
understand
this
this
is
shit.
my strategy: just put in anything. Just never leave it blank, because you might even get a half mark for it.
Yeah, exactly. You might get a point.
Especially
two
like
or
in math
whatever.
or something, where like if you got to show the formula and they give you marks, they might
As-
actually
yeah,
give you something.
if the professor's chill too, or the teacher, he might even give you like a small 0.1 for putting the equal to sign. You know.
You might as well,
Yeah.
yeah. But I was one of those students who hated handing things in first, so I had a lot of doodles
Yeah,
on my
oh
test.
my
too.
god, all the
Like
time.
I
'cause
drew a
used to
bunch
be
of shit
scared.
on there.
So I remember this happened in BMT too. For those of you that don't know, BMT was the name of our program in college. Me and T Dog studied marketing. But anyways, what would happen is like I would notice. So when I finished my test kind of early, I would notice other people looking behind the room and stuff. I knew these motherfuckers, these guys finished their test, but they
I
were
never
waiting
wanted
for
to
someone
be
to go up.
first. I would always
Yeah,
be
yeah, because
second.
you were
Fuck
scared.
first.
Because like you're scared, like to
Why
get
don't
it
you wanna
first,
be
because-
first?
Not
though.
only that, because I was scared of the teachers that would say, "Oh, this is wrong. Sit back down." So I just waited so that they had not
No,
enough
I wasn't
time to
even
make
scared
me
of
sit
that.
back down. I didn't.
I
That's
wasn't
what I
even-
was.
I wasn't even scared of that. I was just I was just scared because I thought, oh, I finished pretty quick and all these guys are spending time writing. But then I noticed that's what everyone in the class did. So like T-Dog, you probably noticed I just handed it in first because I stopped
Yeah,
giving
then
a
I would
fuck.
go after. I was just trying
Then
to
he
leave.
would go
early,
after
bro.
me
I
because
was
he
just
would
trying to
always wait
leave
for
early.
me. And then after we would leave, we'd see like 10 other students walk out
Yeah.
at the same time.
No,
We all
a
just
lot of
Yeah,
people
the
have
way,
that
yeah.
mindset. A lot of people have that mindset.
It's like that thing
Yeah.
where it says first is the worst, second is the best.
But it's not even like that. Like sometimes the people who headed in first get it right. But like you said, you're leaving blank. So that's why you're going first. If I have a blank, I'm waiting until I can put something down on that paper.
No. I put something. Remember for IMC, even the final exam. Remember,
tell them.
remember I put that
can't
one
remember your
dumbass-
answers, but tell them
I
you
forgot
had
what
the
I put,
dumbest
but-
answers for that
Yeah,
exam.
yeah,
You had the
yeah, I
dumbest.
didn't-
Tell
so
them.
I
Come on, you
didn't-
have to tell them.
So basically I don't remember what I put because it's pretty dumb, but like there was a question and I don't know if it was IMC or was it BAM 101. It was
It
one
was
of the
IMC. It was IMC. We're all clowning you for the dumbass.
It was a
answers.
case study. It was a case study, and I didn't know what to put. So I think the teacher said to identify something, these steps, and I didn't remember anything. So what I did was I put a slogan of another company's ad, but I kind of improvised my own thing.
And
So-
there were some
so-
worse ones you put. I can't
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
though. They were
I
so
put
funny.
something. Yeah, like what was it? Oh, it was Tinder. So there was something about, it was so the social experiment. It was a social experiment question or something, and I didn't know what to put. So I put a completely different answer that I thought would somewhat be relevant in like another universe.
No,
or
it was
whatever.
like a term, one of the terms, and you put.
Yeah, I
Tinder.
think it was one of the terms, and I put like, okay, this is what happens on Tinder, because I didn't know what to put, but I'm like, let me put something instead of nothing. I'm like, at least the teacher might get a little laugh out of it, but our teacher was a serious ass, so whatever. Like
Yeah.
I just put it, and like then I told everyone after, like it's it's just a general thing. You guys probably go through it too. After the exam, everyone gets together and discuss it.
No, that's when you talk to people you've never even talked to before. You
Yeah,
just
exactly.
chilling outside, like, yo, how'd you think you did? How you think you did? Like,
Yeah,
what
what you put for 1B? You know?
I know,
And
guys.
then I told
honestly,
this
I
one
just
guy-
tell everyone I think I did bad. That's what I
Yo,
tell.
I told this one guy what I put because I'm like, yo, this guy might find it funny. Guy that I'm meeting for the first time bursted into tears. Was on the ground.
Oh.
He was crying his ass off.
What do you do?
Like he was laughing it. He was laughing and crying his ass off. It was so fun.
What do you do?
Yeah, because of the Tinder answer I put for that
Oh,
question.
yeah.
Oh, you mean laughing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
forgot
know
what
the
I
most.
put. It was pretty funny now that I think about it, but I forgot.
You know the most jokes answer I've seen on a test. It was the EQAF for grade 10,
Mhm.
and then there's this one question. This guy actually went viral for doing it. I'm pretty sure. There's this one question. It's like, what's your favorite song? And the guy wrote a "Love No Thotties" by Chief Keef.
No.
And it's like, why do you like that song? It's like, because you can't love no thotties, and he got full marks on the question.
What the hell?
There's jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
What's the
honestly,
worst
honestly.
marks you've received on a test? I don't think I've ever got a 0. Maybe like a 1 out of 10 or something.
Like 15, 11%.
15%. Yeah, I think I got like 10%, 11%.
I think I've gotten a 1. I've only gotten one question.
1%. Oh, one question right. Yeah, I don't think I've got completely 0 out of thing though.
Zero, no. I've
Yeah.
gotten a 0.5 out of 10 before. I don't
Oh,
know.
How about
But,
teacher comments? Have you ever gotten any like
Yeah, I've got
funny
teacher
teacher
like
feedback?
come see me after class.
no,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
ones? I try not to. I usually don't go.
It's
Usually
funny
don't.
because it's
Yeah.
it's not when the test is there. When she's handing out the test and I did shit on the test, she would
Yeah.
it's like come see me after class with the ... after it. And
No,
I'm in some
I've
serious
gotten
shit
a
now.
project where you'd have to write about like an entrepreneur, and this teacher talked about her son being a rapper a lot. So I compared Tyler the Creator to what we talked about in class, which was her son being a rapper. And she
Yeah.
writes at the end, "Please do not mention my family." I got shook. I was like, I definitely failed this. I got an 8 out of 10. So not bad. 80%, not bad.
Yeah.
She's just like, don't mention my family. I was like, all right. All right.
Yeah, I used to do like real bad on tests, and then there was this in this one class, and then there was this one teacher. I somehow manipulated her so during the test, and then like I got like the next day I get the test back, And all these Persian men, they're like, they always get good marks, and they're like, "Yo, we got 95s." I looked at my test, I got like 100%, perfect,
Oh,
perfect.
No, I hate
Showing
when
it off
people
to
are like,
everyone,
"Yo, what you get? What you get?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I have a 20.
Yeah,
What do I
fuck
tell
you,
them? I
you
got
nosy
20.
fuck.
I got 20%. What do I tell them? What do I tell them? Be like, "Yeah, I got a
They're
50.
so
I got a
jokes.
50."
No, I've capped about it before too. So
Obviously,
if-
but then they see me
no,
talking
because
to the
there's
teacher. They know I failed. They know I
no,
failed.
I've definitely capped about it too before, because there's been instances where like there's someone I know for a fact they're way more dumb than me, whether just maybe street or academically, I don't know, they're way more of a dumbass. But when I see them do better than me, I lie about it, to be honest. So if they're like, I got a 50, I'll match it. I'll be like, I got that too.
Yeah, I usually match it or go a little under,
I
just
match
to
it, or
make it
depending how
believable.
low it is, I'll go a bit higher. But
Oh yeah,
no, it's pretty funny,
yeah.
it's
But
it's
there's some
cool.
teacher that bless it up, yo. Like
It depends on the
final.
teacher.
Yeah, this one teacher, she's so nice. She's like, final grade, she saw I was almost failing. She's like, "I see you're getting a 55 in my class, and the semester is almost over. You want me to boost that up to a 60?" She
Yeah,
said boost
I've
5%.
had someone like that. Yo, didn't our professor for accounting bless us up? We were both at like 40%.
I've got
And
blessed a few times, math, accounting.
I think he blessed us up by 10% or something.
I
Yo,
think I
there's
got
no
blessed
way we
by
passed.
30, bro. I needed a 95 to pass that exam. I did not
I
get a
needed like
95.
an
I
I
did not
needed
get
like
a
an 80 or
95.
some shit. No,
I
we
did not get a
definitely like
95.
no, he definitely did bless us, and
Yeah.
both of us were shook because like none of us knew shit about accounting. This debit credit shit, we
I mean,
probably don't
everyone
understand.
dropped out of that class.
Oh yeah.
Almost
Nah.
everyone. We stuck to it because remember
I told you.
you.
I told you. It was me
No,
that told
no.
you
This is what
we're
happened.
gonna show up
You
every
told me
week.
this. No. You told me that we should show up to class every single day and it'll look good. But I told you he's gonna bless us up, and you were a bit unsure. But I said, trust.
It's worth the try showing up every week.
Yeah. So we both were right, but I did tell you. I said
And you know me, I
bless
didn't
us
show up to any class. That was the only class I
no,
ever showed up
and that
to.
was the one you saw me. I used to clown in the other classes. That was the one class I was like I would just shut the fuck up.
That
Like,
was
let's
the
just
only
go.
one I had a good attendance for.
Yo, honestly, I was looking at it was the first time I was actually attentive to show him that I was actually giving a fuck about
And it
school.
worked. It worked.
Yeah, and it worked. So, clearly did that too. And I wrote him an email to say bless us. I'm like, yo, can you
No,
bless
we
me?
talked
And
to
then,
him in the elevator too. We're like, come on, sir, we're struggling.
Oh yeah, we saw him. No, we didn't even say it like that. We brought it up discreetly. So we're like, sir.
That was the day of the exam. The day of the
So we're
final
like,
exam.
oh, sir, I think what did we say? I'm like, oh, yo, would you bump students up if they were failing the course? But I bet he gave us a stare. He didn't respond to us, and he just walked out. And we're like, holy shit.
He knew us though. He recognized
yeah.
us.
But then I guess he had second thoughts, or like maybe he just didn't want to tell us, and he did end up blessing us up.
Yeah. I had this one teacher. He really hated me in the class. It was like a physics class, and I'll be failing his class. I'm like, "Yo, you're Indian. You should be smart at this, right?"
Oh shit.
And then like I came late for. He really hated me. I came late for one of his classes, and it was a test period. I was like 20 minutes late for the test, and I put my binder, and the guy tripped over my binder during the test. And he gave me a glare, and then this guy got cheese at the end of semester because all the Indians in the class failed.
I hate the ones
Yeah,
that call your parents, bro. Like, yo, it's the shit. Make those marks stay in the classroom, man. Don't bring this to my home life. Like, fuck off. My
Yeah,
parents don't need to
honestly.
know that I'm getting a 30. Come on, fuck off.
Yeah,
I'll
fuck that
improve. Don't worry,
guy.
fuck off. And you come home, you're all happy, like, oh, what a great day at school. Your parents are just like staring at you, and you're like, what happened? They're like, oh, this teacher called. You're like, oh fuck. Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
oh yeah, that used to happen to me all the fucking
All
time.
the
Not for
time.
grades, but because I used to get in shit a lot in elementary school.
Oh,
Smooth
yeah.
probably remembers. I used to
Yeah.
be principal's office almost every
Fuck.
day. So,
Yo, this teacher that hated me, this guy failed me in one of his classes, and I had to take summer school to make up for it, right? And no
Yeah.
one believed me, but this summer school is all the way at Jane and Finch. And one day in the entire summer school, I had this guy as a supply teacher. And then he looked over the attendance, and when he saw my name, he looked at me like, "Oh, you're in this class." It was pretty jokes.
In my senior year of economics, we had to do this project, and our class was an hour and 20 minutes long. So each group of 3 had to do an hour and 20-minute presentation on a small chapter of the book, which was 3 pages long. How the fuck do you make a 40-page thing out of 3 pages? So anyways, we had to present it to the class, and one of the groups made the teacher knock out. I've never seen it before. The teacher was sleeping. The guy was done. He was knocked out. And economics was already boring. He knew his class was boring. He said it himself. The guy was out. The guy
Wait,
and this guy's smart. This guy's in one of the top schools right now in Toronto.
oh yeah.
He's in Schulich. And he made the teacher knock out. He made the teacher knock out.
Like because of his presentation.
Yeah, the teacher
Probably all
fell asleep.
theoretical.
Teacher fell asleep.
Yeah,
that's
there's
joke.
always some next students in the class.
Mine actually got the highest mark. I was a dumbass. You just played games. We're like, fuck this shit. We ain't making the guy.
Oh yeah, the
pass out.
Kahoot, right? Yeah, we
Yeah, we
used
played a
to play
bunch
that
of
all
them.
the time.
No,
that was
yeah,
good.
Cahoots jokes.
Yeah, no, there's definitely been like a lot of instances where like, a lot of clowning incidents in school, but
Yeah.
they're good memories at the end of the day.
Oh yeah,
Good
I mean,
jokes.
I love just fucking around in school, man. You got to make the most. Like, if anyone viewing this or listening to this is in school right now, you just got to make the most out of your school year, man.
Yeah.
I think there was one jokes guy who knew someone was cheating off of him, and then he wrote down all the wrong answers on his thing, and the guy copied him. And then after the guy finished copying, this guy erased everything and wrote all the right answers down.
That's joke. That's the only thing I hate about cheating.
That'd
Is
be a
after
straight
the
finesse.
person will go like, "Yo, come on, you got the answer wrong, bro." Like, yeah, no one told you to copy off me, dumbass. I never said it was right.
Yeah, what the
Those
hell?
guys are jokes, yeah.
I hated those
Just study
guys.
up the
People
wrong
though.
people.
I hated those guys when you would take like a small peek. They would. This used to be earlier in elementary school. They'd be like, "Stop copying me, bro!" And put their hand poking around their face. Stop copying me, bro. That's that's against the rules. They're just uptight about that. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. You clown.
The most jokes one I had was I was sitting like this really smart dude in my class, and we were supposed to hand in an assignment, right? And I forgot to do it. And this guy had his assignment standing on. The teacher was passing by. And then she's like, "Hey, where's your assignment?" And then I just gave him this guy's assignment, and she marked it. She's like, "Okay, you get like a 90." And then she gave it back. And then the moment later, this guy like, "Yo, that's mine." And then he takes it and gives the same assignment to the teacher again.
I've had one where I've copied off the book word for word, and I got it wrong.
Oh,
know how that's
just like
possible.
the construction story you were saying
No, but
about that guy.
no, the
But-
guy just couldn't find the answer. He's just a dumbass. Mine was
true.
word for word.
No, that-
the same thing. The
Yo,
teacher marked it
sometimes
wrong.
open book tests are actually harder. Like the
It
teacher
wasn't
will
open
say-
book, just the teacher marked it wrong when I
Maybe
copied.
he marked
Oh,
it wrong because
yeah.
he knew.
I
it was
copied a
copied.
definition word for word, and it was wrong.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't in your own words. That's why.
It wasn't in
Yeah.
my own words.
You're like,
Probably
this
why he marked it wrong.
guy
probably.
played
still,
your eyes,
still should be
yo.
right. But even I've had like someone copied off me, and my answer was wrong. His answer was right, but he copied off me. Same answer. Like some nice
Yeah,
finesse
that's good.
going on.
Yeah.
Now people are finessing you. Yeah.
Nah, teachers finessing me, and they don't want me to pass.
They're like, yo,
Yeah.
they're looking through the dictionary to see the exact same definition. They're like, nah, this guy can't get the marks for plagiarism.
Yeah, I just don't understand that with these teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some teachers just don't want the best for their students.
Yeah, some people don't give a shit. They don't like you, you're done.
Yeah.
Some dude
But
just
I think I've had more nice teachers than bad teachers, though. To be fair, I've had a lot more nicer teachers that actually want the students to grow.
Yeah.
yeah, some people
No,
they
no,
didn't
no.
even study for the actual class. They used to study the teacher and see all the thing the teacher would like.
A
Like
math
in their
teacher in
stuff?
high school that if you couldn't finish during the time given, you can just take it home.
Yo,
Oh, yeah,
T Dog,
that's mean,
remember Com 101? You could fill up the test whenever you wanted. Like the people
Oh
who missed
yeah,
the date.
so there was people that we had 4 tests, and during the final exam, whoever didn't finish those prior tests were just able to do them. The teacher waited like 3 or 4 hours just so everyone could do the test.
Oh,
The
it
guy
is
was sick.
generous,
Like
yeah.
I missed a few because I didn't show up.
It's
to
funny
class.
too because he
Just
was a
wrote them all.
part-time professor, so you already knew that
He didn't
was
get
not
to do
doing that,
shit,
yeah. That's the only
didn't
class
get
he was
to do
teaching. He
shit.
wasn't teaching anything else. He was teaching
Yeah.
that morning 8 a.m. Com 101 class.
There's even one guy who was getting shipped out to South Korea Army the next day. Like he had
Yeah,
to
or
go on
some
a plane.
shit like that.
He
like
had to
Singapore,
write
South
all
Korea.
4.
yeah.
It's like, why would you even come to write these
Yeah,
exams?
why would he write
You're
tests?
going to
He's
the
fine,
army
yeah.
for a few years. Like you're not coming back to this school in a while, if
Yeah, he
not at all. Like,
Probably
you know,
enjoyed writing
God
it, yeah.
forbid what's gonna happen to him. Like you might like he just maybe pursue something else. Like he's there for what, like 2-4 years. Like that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come back to
he had to what? In these countries, you have to serve like 2-3 years,
You
right?
have to
No,
serve.
I-
You
so
have to if you're born in South Korea, they call you up. You gotta go.
South Korea, they have that in Singapore too.
Yeah, but he
A lot
was
of
Yeah,
from
I seen
South Korea.
these 2 teachers. They were like pretty old, and then at the end of the school year, they both got fired for failing both their math classes.
That's
They literally just
insane.
failed everybody in the class, and they're all smart ass students. And then they both got fired for doing it, but they weren't teaching properly.
That's
that-
insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a prick move. Yeah. So, yo, T Dog, what else you got in store for us?
All right, so you've mentioned it earlier to us about Burger King in the UK. Would you like to explain more on that topic?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
look at Tom McDonald.
I don't know
Oh.
if you guys heard, but Burger King UK made a tweet out. I don't remember the exact tweet, but it had something to do with women belong in the kitchen.
I think
And
that's
then,
all it was. I think that was the
that
tweet.
that's all it was. And
Yeah.
so obviously a lot of people viewed it as sexist. But then later on there was like a whole thread of tweets, and they replied to someone, I think, saying, "Oh no, we didn't mean it in that sense. We meant it in a way saying that 80% of culinary careers in the world are occupied by males. So we want to empower women to get into a
Oh,
culinary
yeah.
related career." So I think
No, maybe that
so
was
I
the truth. Who
so
knows?
maybe
Yeah,
that
'cause
was the
when
truth.
I-
Maybe it wasn't. That's what they said.
Maybe
in
it's just good
response. Yeah.
PR. Good
When I
PR.
first started in culinary, the guy brought me into the kitchen. He's like, "Now you're gonna do the man job. You're gonna cook."
No,
Here's
man.
here's my problem with that. In order to make a tweet, a corporation, whoever's making the tweet, a corporation has to go through their social media head of
Manager,
the
yeah.
department. They have to go through higher authorities before they can make a tweet, right? So that means before making that tweet, just a number of authority figures who you would
Thought
think
it
are
was
smart,
okay. Yeah.
mid to
Yeah.
high level executives signed off on putting that out in public.
Yeah, they made it in the wrong sense.
It's just shocking. Like, the fact that the fact that they actually made that tweet and it actually got permission to be released. Isn't that crazy? These are going through freaking high level executives.
Yeah.
So
I still like Burger King though. The food's pretty good.
yeah, no,
I feel like
Burger King's
people
sick, yeah.
explain it and stuff, and then the guy understands the explanation, but then he forgets if the audience will understand it.
Yeah, no,
release it
yeah,
anyway.
it might have honestly been like that rebound or whatever the hell that reply might have been good PR, like T-Dog said. So obviously the PR team probably came in effect and was like, okay, yo, you got to put something out. People are getting pissed. So I guess that was I guess that was seen as a smart way to rebound. But obviously people are smarter nowadays. They know what's good behind the scenes too. So I think it was a PR technique, to be honest.
Yeah. But what are your favorite fast food restaurants?
Actually, I also want
I
to
like
say
Popeyes.
that
Popeyes.
I also want to say, yo, is this a TV show? Could this make a sick show? The McDonald's versus Burger.
No.
Ronald McDonald
it would
versus
I
be
think they
the-
both have
would
to
sound-
agree on it, which
it
they
would
Yo,
won't.
sound
what's the
like,
name of
the
the
McDonald's
Avatar?
guy.
Which
Or
one?
Which Avatar?
Burger King? The what's the name of the
I
Avatar?
think he's
for
just a
Burger
king.
I think just
King?
the king.
Oh, the
I don't
King
know.
versus Ronald. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Ronald would be like the Joker, and the King would be Batman.
I think I like Burger King
Kinda
better than
looks like-
McDonald's. The
I
McDonald's
don't,
more
I'm not
consistent.
a fan of. I'm not a big fan of either. But if I got to choose one, Burger King is actually not bad. McD's I can't really do anymore.
My favorite's probably Taco Bell, Shake Shack, or Chipotle.
I like Popeyes the best. Popeyes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
enjoy
John's got some
Popeyes.
good
Yeah. Oh,
stuff,
you know,
yeah.
I like the. Have you ever tried Delicious?
What the hell is
No,
that?
never.
It's a shawarma place. They have it's not a franchise though, but it's like their own restaurant, and they have
Yeah.
I think the guy left from Tasties, and then he made his own shawarma place. But it tastes
Yeah,
super.
but
smash.
shawarma is more, I guess, like a
It's
bit.
fast food. It's fast food.
I'm actually starting
It's like
shawarma
I
at
think
my
it's a
restaurant.
more upper scale fast food though. When we think about fast food, we think about these type of things.
No, I
you know,
think
like,
if we count Chipotle, we can count shawarma.
like burrito boys and all that. What do you guys think? Like mucho burrito.
Those
I
count.
like,
Those count. Those
burrito,
count.
Chipotle.
Nando's. What do you?
Those
what do you
count.
Nando's at?
I
Nando's is,
I count Nando's. If you're counting Popeyes, I count Nando's.
Fast food.
Yeah. It's fast. It's a chain. It's a chain. Chain restaurants.
Chain.
Let's put it
I
as
mean,
that. Chain
not all
restaurant.
chains are fast food though. There's Moxie's. There's Boston Pizza. For anyone who's in Canada, Moxie's
right.
and Boston Pizza.
When I'm saying like not dine-in chain.
Not dining. Yeah.
Yeah, like I know
Yeah.
In-N-Out's
I mean,
like
you
a
can
half
clearly
dine-in.
dine in
Yeah,
these
they're all
places, but
half,
yeah.
but they're fast. Like
Yeah.
they're when we talk fast food, they're considering the fast experience, not waiting.
Yeah. So
or,
like
you know,
the you get your food within 5 minutes.
just yeah,
kinda
supposed to
thing.
go in and out. You can dine, but
Yeah.
the whole thing about fast food.
I
in
mean,
and
that's
out
a
drives
that was the whole
experience.
yeah. It's for people on the go, people who are just more casual, just don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about what they're
The
putting
best
in their
part
body.
for companies with takeout is that they don't have to have people spend extra money on people waitering tables and everything. Just
Exactly.
people come in and
See,
they
because
go.
you just got what, 2 cashiers at the front.
Yeah, 2
and then
cash,
you got
and
like a
then
whole
the cooks at
crew
the
in the back making a station at each. So you got
I
some
heard that
station at the
Subway
front.
is
I
the
mean-
most profitable to franchise because it's so easy to train and there's usually only like one guy
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
one person
Um,
there.
Yeah. There's
And the thing-
Subway and I think there's what is it? So Subway is pretty profitable in that sense and efficient because of the 2 people at a time.
And
I
it's
haven't
a
I've
small
never seen more than
space.
2
Like
people.
you've
yeah.
never seen a Subway that's big, like 1 or 2 tables.
I've never
that's
even
it.
seen I've never even seen a Subway with more than 2 people working.
I usually
at
only
a
see
time.
one. Yeah, I've never seen more than
Yeah,
2.
1 or Two, yeah, I've never seen
And
more than
the
that.
thing with
anymore.
COVID now, it's turning a lot of places into like fast food places
Yeah, like,
because everything's like
like
takeout
more
now.
like takeout. Yeah.
Like even these
Yeah.
restaurants. I don't know if you know Mr. Beast, the YouTuber.
Never heard.
No,
Really,
never
he's like
heard.
he's probably the biggest YouTuber right now. He does like crazy giveaways, but he started his own restaurant and they just give it to like
Really?
his
Fast
burgers.
food?
Yeah, but he just goes to like companies like Ksmooth's, like just that sell regular stuff, and he's telling them to sell his burgers and they deliver it.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
Oh
good.
damn!
Like
so
random
they're like an Uber
restaurants.
Eats for him, like distribution basically.
Yeah, they
no?
just they make like he
Or
gets
are they
these
more like
actual
retailing his
restaurants.
product?
It's Uber Eats. It's Uber Eats. They're
Uber
just
Eats type,
cooking it.
like
The companies just
distribution?
these random companies are just cooking it.
Okay, yeah,
You know what I'm saying now? They should make like a sick movie with all like the people like the Burger King guy and all these guys that are the head of the restaurant, like their advertising thing, and they just turn them to like a Marvel's movie,
They get
like
sued.
like Avengers,
like
but
a
with
superhero kind of
superhero
fantasy,
Avengers,
yeah,
but
They
with
would get
all the
sued out of the ass.
But
it's just all
the
all the franchise like they
but
sign in on it.
you can't do that without the approval of each friend.
I
Yeah, that's
think
what I'm saying.
they
All
might
the
get
companies sign in on
away
a
with
contract.
parody
all companies
laws.
have
They might
to
get away
sign in
with
because
parody
each
laws,
of these
though.
characters are their intellectual property. So
Yeah, they sign it on the
they're allowed to
contract,
use
and then
it,
they
yeah.
get
Well,
all these
if
characters,
they
and that'll be
if they
sick.
change the name, they might get away with the fair use parody laws.
Yeah,
They could.
because they have a lot of Tom McDonald like kind of
Ronald
cartoon
McDonald.
stuff.
Yeah, like South Park
Ronald-
does so many
right.
different renditions of all these characters, so you
Tom
can get
McDonald,
away
the
with it
rapper.
with fair use laws.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, I agree with you. Like they're like Family Guy, for example, they use a lot of that. If you
Kool-Aid
see a lot
Man.
of their pop,
Yeah,
Family Guy is probably the animated show with the most pop culture references. They
Yeah.
refer to literally everything.
I think
They're-
South Park does a lot of pop culture references too.
I think Family Guy does more though. Like Family Guy, like South Park, I know I've heard touches more on political, but Family
Yeah,
Guy
they just
touches
make
way
fun
more
of
South
on
it.
Park's
pop culture.
current events.
Yeah, and they make fun of it mainly.
But what is it? Family Guy, I think out of all the shows I've seen, touches the most on pop culture references and characters, and everything.
Yeah,
So,
all its cutaways.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, the cutaways. Have a lot of these pop culture, figures.
I think I've
that
seen
belong to-
Ronald McDonald. I mean, yeah, Ronald McDonald on the Family Guy.
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
him?
Like,
he
sitting
is.
in the
He's
corner
there.
and
He's in a
stuff.
couple of episodes. I've
Yeah,
seen.
Probably there's a lot of characters in there.
Yeah, no, there's Ronald McDonald. I've
So
seen the
know-
KFC
you know,
guy.
back-
There was
yeah.
a scene with the KFC guy too, with Colonel what's
Was
his name,
there-
Sanders.
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah,
back like
Colonel
a couple
Sanders.
of years ago when that after I think what was it came out, there was that pandemic that went across America where people dressed up as
the
clowns.
clowns. Yeah, that shit was scary.
Yeah, then they
Oh,
were talking
no,
had
that shit's
chainsaws.
crazy
One guy
looking.
dressed up as
That was
Ronald
fake, though.
McDonald. I don't even know they were bear. One guy dressed up as Ronald McDonald. And he chased this guy across the woods. Yo, this guy got scared of
Crazy.
shit.
No, yeah,
And
that,
man
that's
pulled
some
up with
purge type shit,
chainsaws.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Like in the middle of the night, stopping cars with chainsaws.
No.
and
Yeah, I
clown
think
costumes
I
on.
know a lot of those YouTube clown videos. I think they're all fake, man. People are just putting on the hype and getting the views off of it.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no.
oh, I
That's-
shit, I seen a clown in the
The more
fucking
there's
woods.
something, the moment something trending, people are gonna stretch it out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, definitely. I feel like speaking of like trends that happen, a lot of people just take it too far too.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I'll tell you something. For example, this is obviously a bit more darker, but you guys watch The Purge. You guys know about it, right? The Purge
Yeah.
film saga. After The Purge became popular, a small town in Texas, I forgot what, a community got together to sign a petition online saying legalize The Purge in our
They're
town.
stupid,
So
bro.
it's crazy,
That's
yo, it's
fun,
some
yeah.
crazy ass shit. So that's like an example of people taking shit too far,
It's like people
So-
walking into the town, everybody dead. They're like, what the hell happened here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I know.
moving on to our next topic here. This is one that Jazz Curran is very passionate about here. One that he stands by here firmly. So it's, should people over the age of 30 be going into these clubs and house parties and like the nightlife for the youth?
I
seen-
personally don't think you should. Like that's just weird, bro. You're a grown ass man. You're mature at that age. You should not be partaking in trashy behavior at that age.
Well,
I know
like-
currently I love that shit right now because I'm 23 years old. But 7 years later, I know I can't do that shit because it's just not appropriate for my age. It's just you're just a clown if you do that. You're just
Unless
a
it's like one
freaking
of
clown.
those people that are like been in a relationship a long time, then
Oh,
they
you're
get
at-
divorced and then they're like they want to get back into like the scenes
So go to a
going
fucking
out.
strip club, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, I
in a
think
nightclub?
at that age, you don't want to meet people like the people you're gonna meet at the clubs and stuff are not the
That
type.
one if you're like not
you
going for
should hold
meeting,
down.
just for like dancing.
Okay.
high
then go to
music,
strip
you wanna
club.
dance on the
Yo,
There's other
what the hell?
places and clubs for like of age and older people other than like a
No, listen,
nightclub or like
listen.
a
When you're 30, what you usually do is you go to nice lounges, you go to you
or
if you're not
bars
into
even.
you're not even upscale, go to a casual bar or something. Go sit down, have a nice conversation. You're not at that age anymore where you should be hitting a house party, jumping off a roof into a pool, taking part in trashy Project X behavior or whatever. You are 30 fucking years old. Act like it and be mature.
I agree with you.
I'm
Do they
sorry
have-
for anyone who currently does that, but if you do that, you're just a clown. Yeah.
Do
Like,
they have like a seniors clubs?
Yeah, no, those are fine. I'm talking about like a nightclub and
No,
whatever.
like
Yeah,
do they
like,
have like a seniors club for the nightclub?
like a night.
Like you have to be
Like,
like 60 plus to go in.
They have like
No,
the
one of those.
I don't
senior
think
group.
so.
They have senior group clubs. They do parties.
They
and
probably
stuff.
have it at the retirement homes.
They have like I know at like certain like churches and venues
Yeah, they have
and
like
banquets,
not
like
those
community
clubs. Those are like
and like
get
golf
together
clubs
type
and
of
country
events.
clubs. They're still clubs. They're called clubs, like country clubs and all that. They have
Yeah,
for, like,
country.
where older
But country
people
clubs
go
are
and
like
socialize.
golf courses and more luxury. Go to a bar. It's more
I'm
upscale.
sure like
See,
any
that's what you should be
community has a
doing
club.
after 30. You shouldn't be like that's just that's just that he's just a clown.
Like for
whoever's in
you,
that
Kaiser,
club.
what age do you think is accept or unacceptable to go to a club, like a regular nightclub? The young people.
I'm not even sure.
Like, you have to
Probably
pull one.
enjoy
Like
a lot of the
what
groups.
year would you think you would stop going to like these regular nightclubs and binge drinking? And
I don't even go to a club that often. I just mainly go to dance off. So like I don't know, like maybe around 30s.
30. What about you, Tristan? What do you think?
No, I said I agree with you. I think it's
Me on
weird.
the
Like
30?
I've been to house
weird,
parties where I
man.
see
Like-
like way older people, and it's like
It's
just
weird.
why are you hanging out
Dude.
with us? Like, are you
Bro,
someone's
okay,
parent?
listen.
Like,
When I say house parties, okay, if when I say house parties and you're 30, go to house parties with 27 and above, like someone in your age group. And like the house parties aren't gonna be like trashy high school, young adult
more
type
like
parties, obviously,
connecting,
but
and
they're
all
gonna be
that.
more like get into the backyard, converse type of thing,
Not
maybe
talking about
play
like crazy house
maybe
parties,
play
music
drinking games. Who
blaring,
knows?
ping-
You're still gonna have fun,
beer
but like
pong.
Yeah.
you're at that age where just mature the fuck up and act like it. Do not act like you're freaking 22, 21, 23 even when you're freaking 30.
Like, even for your health, that's not good for
It's
your
not
health.
good at that age.
Usually
as you get
a
older.
lot of people that do that, they count it like a midlife crisis.
I don't think there's an excuse
it's-
for that. I think you're just lost as a person if you do that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
That's what
it
is a midlife.
That's what a midlife
yeah.
crisis is.
Oh, that is okay.
Yeah.
It's common. It's
No.
common midlife crisis where people
Yeah,
just
happened
don't know
to a
where
lot
they're
of
at in
people.
their
It's
life.
just, it's just weird, man. Like, 30 at a nightclub where you're surrounded by people in their 20s. Like, okay, like, bro, if you're feeling horny, if you got out of divorce, go to a strip club. For all
Because some
there-
people
there's-
just feel youthful at that age.
Bro, you know how many old ass people go to these things? Why the hell do you need to go to a nightclub when you're above 30? 30 is where I cut it off because I still think 30 is a bit too much, but okay, 30 is reasonable. Once you're 30, from 27 to 30 is that age where you come to the slow decline of going, so you don't go as much. You go once in a
Yeah.
while. But then after you reach
Not a
after
casual,
you're 30,
yeah.
after you're 30, then it's done. It's done. I'm sorry, but like you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just weird, like that's my stance on it. T-Dog, you agree with me? I don't know about KsmoothB. But yeah, that's my stance on it. It's just weird. Like,
It's just not a good look to have.
it's 7 years. I know I'm not gonna be doing that. Time to mature the fuck up. Currently, now we can because we're what? Like you guys are 22. I'm 23.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
Get our own
there we go.
system.
do it for the next 7 years.
I mean, enjoy it now, but like there's
Enjoy
a
it
time
now,
there's
but,
a time
like,
where your
don't-
life gotta move on.
Yeah, you
But
gotta.
if you want to do that, you might as well just make your own nightclub.
What the hell?
Yeah, you can start one. But like I'm saying, once you reach after 30, the party doesn't have to end. It's just you're not just being trashy anymore. You're not acting younger than you really are. That's what it is. You don't have to stop having fun, but you start transitioning to something that's more appropriate for your age. You go to a
Yeah.
bar, you go to a lounge, you have like a backyard party, call some people over.
Yeah,
that are
like you
more
said,
your
you don't
age.
have to stop having fun, but your idea,
Yeah, you don't have to stop
your
having
idea
fun,
of
bro.
fun should
You
change.
could be freaking 80 years old and be in a bar, but I like a nightclub like that,
Dancing
or
bar, yeah.
like a young adult party. You should not be like a young adult party, you shouldn't even be 27 and at them, and at the club you shouldn't be no at least like past 30. So my stance on it.
Yeah, and if you want to dance, you can also do it on the streets.
There we go.
That's what I do. I put in headphones and I just start dancing.
Everyone
on
in
the
New
street
York
and don't give a
probably does
shit.
that.
Dance
Yeah.
Revolution.
Yeah,
So many
yeah.
street dancers in Manhattan. I know T-Dog's a big fan of Manhattan, New York. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's just weird. I've seen, like, when I've been in the club, I've seen some 40-year-olds there, and it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, is this really your life? That's sad. But okay.
I mean, we kind of humor it, like, like an old guy dancing, haha. But
Yeah,
like,
but
it's still
it's
sad at
weird,
the end
bro.
of the
It's
day.
just very
The-
weird. Like,
the
go
only
chill
doing
with
this-
people your age, Why,
The
like,
only doing this photo is actually acknowledging it to that one guy on the left, that's just smiling at that one guy, but everybody else is in like their own zone.
yeah, there's like those three people just
I
staring
mean,
at
when
it.
you're
Yeah,
so
it's like a
drunk, you
group.
don't really give a shit. Like, they're just there.
And then he had the
Yeah.
water to keep him from passing out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's
No,
enjoying himself,
Yeah.
clearly, but no, I don't agree with that.
Well, we can't do that anyways right now with the clubs because of our
Yeah, with
situation
COVID, it's gonna be like,
which
with
moves us
till
on to our
2023,
last final topic here is little something that we can explain to the viewers and to ourselves, because summer is upcoming. The weather's getting better here. Is just our experiences with having fun during the summer with COVID and how we had to change and adapt during these times. Like no more clubs and all that because of our situation.
Exactly. We had to be more creative, more adventurous.
Long beach ball vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know we've done more beaches, or
Yeah,
like
we did more
little
beaches last summer. We did more
get-togethers.
cotties.
Yeah, whenever there's like something like COVID like shuts down, like turns on something again, like people go like off. Because like when Wasaga, when Wasaga Beach turned back on.
Wasaga,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was last summer. They like opened up Wasaga Beach just for that one day, and like they said COVID restriction 6 feet away, and there's like thousands
And everyone
of
just
people.
see a club together. Like a
club
bunch of
together,
gumballs.
thousands of people, yo.
Yeah,
They
it's
even did the same
bad.
thing in China. I don't know, with China or Japan, they opened up tourist spots, and like the next day there were like thousands of people clumping taking tourist pictures, and they had to shut it down again.
Yeah, once traveling gets open, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, I agree with you. Like especially like we like you said last summer, like the three of us went on a college trip with a few other friends of ours, and it was pretty good. It was a pretty good experience. Something new because
I
usually,
like the laid back, more chilling.
yeah,
I
it
even
was
think
more
the-
laid back. We were being safe. We weren't doing anything. There was like a hot tub. There was like a pool at the chalet. It was a pretty chill place. It was in the
Monopoly.
middle
Yeah.
of nowhere.
Monopoly
It was
with
in the
no
middle of
board.
nowhere.
And it was like a
was a
certain
sick
group that we
place.
had with us.
It was a chalet, so
Yeah.
more not really a cottage or a cabin, like a chalet. So it was nice.
It was like the
Good
bottom area of a
experience. I'm pretty
cottage.
sure we might do something this summer, but
We even, if you
we'll
want to
see.
check it out, we actually have a trip of that cottage trip known as the Tesla road trip. You could check it out on YouTube if you wanted to.
Yeah.
What's the channel? What's the channel?
If
What's
you
the
are,
channel?
it's on the KsmoothB channel. If you do want, we can put, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, we can put it in the description below if you want to check out the Tesla road
There
trip.
we go. We'll put it in the description if you guys want to check that out.
I think I'm
KsmoothB
gonna
added
put
to
it in the
private channel.
description. I'm joking. We actually
Yeah.
rewatched that yesterday.
Yeah, we watched
last
that
night.
yesterday. It was like Wendigo hunting. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, you should check out the video. It's fun, You should set that up with your friends if you guys are interested.
Yeah,
in
definitely.
overnight trips.
Definitely don't let this shit get to your head. But be safe. Be safe. Follow the rules. Follow restrictions. Follow.
But at the
like,
same time, it's like your summer, right? You're not, like we said with the clubs, you're not getting any
Yeah,
younger. You
no,
wanna
definitely.
enjoy
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I'm saying definitely go do stuff,
Do it
but follow the
responsibly,
restrictions.
yeah.
If you're only allowed to be with 5 people, do not have a 6th person. If you're only like that type of shit, 5 people are enough
Yeah.
to have fun, So
I think
that's
this is
just
the
an
limit
example.
was like
Follow the restrictions,
10 or
follow the
20.
limits, follow the rules. That's it.
Yeah.
Be safe, be assertive, but have fun.
Like I know recently we've been having a lot of online video calling just
We
between
have every single
ourselves.
day we watch
but
a movie.
We before COVID we would never have any of this. Like not as frequent.
yeah,
We'd
exactly.
never do any of
we
this.
would be linking in person, We'd see each
Yeah.
other in person. So what was
But
the
like
need
we'd
for
just
virtual?
be even without ourselves, we'd be chilling with other people and like we'd never have a
Yeah,
chance to get these calls.
Yeah,
We'd be doing different things.
chilling.
Like
exactly. So
Yeah, you can
but
always
now
think
every
something
day
to
the
do.
3 of us get on Zoom and we We watch a movie. We put on a movie. We talk. We have a few laughs.
Might even do some
So,
reactions to some movies
so
or something.
that what was that movie we watched? That was a funny ass movie. Yo.
Premature
yeah.
2014.
Did you hate-
Premature.
Didn't-
Check that out, guys.
Did you say you
I don't know
hated
what
time loop
platform
movies?
that's on.
Those jokes because he said he hated time loop movies at the beginning.
No,
It's
with
like
time
a
loop.
Groundhog
It was a raunchy
Day
movie,
type
and
movie.
I love
Yeah.
raunchy comedies. So
You did.
Yeah.
You said you hated like the Groundhog Day theme though.
no, I don't even know what Groundhogs is.
It's
No,
when
he
the
said
movie
he said he hated the
resets.
hot tub. He
I
said the hot tub
I
time
said I
machine.
don't. I said I hate time loop movies, but that movie was sick. Premature, guys, check it
Yeah,
out.
I
don't
love
know
time
what
loop
platform
movies.
it's on. I don't know what streamer it's on. But do check it out. Premature, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like honestly, yeah, just be safe, guys. I know summer's coming up. For those of you that live in colder climate like us, we're Canadian people, so you know we don't we see the winter 7 months of the year.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
good
Winter
weather
is still
maybe.
summer, so you can walk
Or
around in a
8 months
t-shirt
even,
if you
and
want
4
to.
months of like decent weather, 2 months of very good weather, the other two somewhat decent, you know.
Yeah.
So like for us especially, it's like we have to enjoy everything. But obviously there's people who live in Florida and stuff still do enjoy it. But you guys got like 24/7. I'm sorry, you guys got more of a luxury than us when it comes to weather. So no,
If you wanted a
definitely.
nice,
Just gotta
nice,
enjoy what you got, you know.
you want a
Yeah,
nice
no,
water vibe,
definitely.
you
Have
can.
fun, but be safe and follow restrictions, guys.
And if
Very
you want
important. Don't get contagious.
a nice water vibe, you can go in the winter time, like -8 or some shit, and go in a hot tub outside. That'll feel
Yeah,
nice.
do different
Until
shit.
you get out and you're like freezing your balls off.
Don't
Yeah, there we go,
leave.
and then your balls fall off, you know.
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah,
that.
indoor hot tub.
Nah, if
Indoor,
it's
there we
anything
go.
that you would be in a hot
Any
tub,
Canadians here? Indoor.
yeah,
Indoor
if
everything.
it's anything, hot tub, you get out, your balls turn frozen, and someone hits it and they're broken. It won't even
There we
fall
go.
off; it just breaks.
You don't want that.
You don't want that.
Yeah, you gotta hop
Don't wanna
back
lose
in the
a-
hot tub, then melt
Then you
that
gotta
shit
get like
up.
metallic balls.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, you
I know
guys
that sucks.
prefer like clubs or like these more low key sessions, like going to the movies or just chilling at a cottage or on a call?
So
or-
before COVID, I was a very, like you guys know, I'm very extroverted. I don't have that much introverted qualities to myself. I like to be around people. I'm very social.
How often were you
Uh,
going to these clubs and stuff before this?
I was probably hitting the club like maybe 3 times a month.
Yeah.
Or, like it was
Yeah, I
pretty good,
tried
like-
not to do it that often. Like I didn't really
Yeah,
go that much. I'd go
I
like
was
maybe
going
once
out
every 1 or 2 months.
I was hitting some parties. No, I was social gathering, but like within the last year or whatever, we've had COVID a year and a half. I've started to appreciate it. First, I was pretty depressed because I was like, okay, I can't meet people now when I do, but now I'm starting to appreciate this me time kind of.
Yeah, as much as COVID's taken away, it's given a gift.
It's
people
given a
get, like-
gift. It's given me self-realization
Given
that
a
there's
lot
so
of
much
people
more you can do with yourself
self-realization,
too. You know,
home, learning
Yeah.
new things.
you can learn new stuff.
Corny
you
ass
can-
shit.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. You
all
can do
around the
that shit
world,
too.
everyone's
You
learning.
can, yeah, you can like, yeah, you can do a lot of stuff.
I feel
you
like
know,
after COVID, it's gonna be like a whole
this-
new illusion
we
to
were-
the world.
like this is the one thing, the one positive experience you can take out of this is you're given time that where in which you can learn something, develop your skills. You know, develop your skill set. If you guys are looking towards a specific career, you know, career path, you know, you can develop particular skill set for it. So definitely take the time, you know, that you're given now because you don't know when that time's going to come back. And that's obviously COVID's worse. And but like I think that's the one gift that it's given us. It's given
Yeah, a
us
lot
the
of people
time.
learned from COVID. Like when
Yeah.
MGK released his was stuck in quarantine, he started becoming like started
Yeah,
releasing
he
some
started
sick ass
becoming a rock
albums.
star, bro. And
A
he's
lot of
better
people
as a
love the
rock star.
music.
He's way better as a rock star than a rapper. And
'Cause
look at him
I'm-
now.
Because a
his-
lot of
his-
people like get
it gets-
emotions through like being in like some people get emotion through being in cells. And when we're in COVID, we're quarantined anyway. So
We're quarantined
lot of time to
anyway. Yeah,
think.
you have to do it. Just now deal with it and just learn, but use the time. Don't sit on the couch and weep. Just
Yeah.
learn something. Go
Yeah.
do something. Go
Focus
exercise.
on yourself,
Exercise is
your
very
mental
important.
health.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't have to not be social like us. Like we said, we get on Zoom every day and we talk to each other, so we have somewhat of an interaction. So definitely call up your friends, and stuff. Don't it's not the end of the world. that you
Yeah,
can't
like I
see
know a lot
each
more people are
other, yeah.
gaming now, so they're talking over
Exactly. See,
Yeah,
there's a
a
lot
lot of
more stuff to
gaming.
do.
co-op.
Exactly,
More
so-
gaming, definitely. People are still getting their interactions.
I mean,
just-
through COVID, I've
getting-
just gamed less, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like this, like you just learn more. You do have more stuff to do.
Find a hobby.
But
Yeah.
I found screenwriting during COVID. I never thought I would get into screenwriting. Within the last year and a half, I've taken an interest in screenwriting, and I've actually taken a course now too with the local college in Toronto, and I'm trying to perfect the skill. I'm trying to create some screenplays,
Yeah.
like
Surprisingly, I haven't been jerking off more. Like it's been the same. It's not mess. It's
I
not
don't think
more.
anyone really talk
Yeah,
about it.
It's been the
Yeah.
same. Well, we're talking about hobbies and like
Hobbies.
yeah.
I
hobbies.
just
Yeah.
haven't.
No,
I
no,
just haven't been
definitely.
jerking off more.
You're
Surprised
fine.
about
Like
myself.
and I can consider screenplay as like screenplay writing is a very hard thing to get into. My professor tells me that too. But once you break into the industry, it's a very high income skill. Obviously, it's one of those things where you need to build connections and stuff. But it's a very good skill to know. There's a lot you can do with screenwriting.
Yeah, COVID's
So
even helped me with like things like I used to be addicted to like watching TV and shit.
Oh, I thought you were
And
gonna
my
say addicted to
mind's
watching porn.
no, no. I just imagine that. That's easy. But no, I used to be addicted to watching TV and shit, and now it's like dialed down by a lot.
yeah,
It's like
no,
when it's the only thing you have left to do, then
Even
sometimes
though
you
we've
don't
been
wanna do it
watching
anymore.
movies and shows the last week together.
yeah.
but
We've been
no, but I
watching.
mean,
I
like,
don't think I've watched anything in the previous week alone. I've literally been watching movies with these
I
guys.
haven't. Yeah, I see. I don't watch anything alone
oh no, I
anyway.
watch Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Nah, you're addicted yet.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
addicted. I don't watch anything.
But like when I watch TV, I hate watching it.
This guy just
you
said
know?
I don't watch TV. He's been watching The Walking Dead.
No, but it's like it's not as strong as an addiction as before.
So what would you consider an addiction then?
What? Like when you can't, like you fully can't stop. There's a lot of shows that I can just stop now.
So
Like it
stop
gets
the
to the
walk.
most
Stop the Walking
climactic
Dead.
part. No,
Stop The
I'm
Walking
telling
Dead.
you,
Yeah,
that's
that's
you're
that's
addicted.
binge watching
That's-
right there.
you're
the only
addicted,
show.
you're
That's the only
addicted.
show I'm watching.
So you're addicted then.
I guess. Yeah.
It's
There
all right.
we
It
go.
comes
So
back.
COVID
I'm a
didn't
song-
change shit.
I have a
Culprit,
song
yo.
based on it, but it's not as
Culprit.
strong, you know.
All right, not as bad.
Culprit.
I mean, we all have our addictions and vices.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
And everyone's addicted to a screen in some way. So
Yeah, no. With like as a in our
TV,
current
phones,
generation too, everything's
all
on
that.
screen. So
yeah,
being off
before the
screen,
world
you have to be a fucking
until the
god
world
of
goes
some kind.
dark.
Exactly. No,
Like in the industry we're in, that imagine if like the world went dark, like everyone will go crazy.
like a
They've
power
had-
outage.
Internet's only been around for like 20 years.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Thing like and
Oh
now
yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
so everyone's
See,
so
our
used
our
to it.
generation doesn't know how to cope with something like that. They can't. There's no contingency in place. There's nothing planned out.
Yeah, I
Cope
actually
with
wanted to post on this last time. I don't. We were when we because we were talking about COVID earlier. This is like the third century in a row too. Because in 1820 there was some flu that went by and one pandemic. It was like a
Yeah,
plague.
yeah, there was a-
1920, and then 2020 did the third one. And I was talking to someone online like back when COVID first started, and I'm like, the way technology is advancing, 2120 is gonna be a robot human war.
I don't think.
Oh no, it's coming in.
No, because Bill Gates is switching. He wants to like get like a cyborg so he could live longer.
That's not happening.
they're-
Bro. That's not happening.
They're
Not
trying
in
to put
our
their
lifetime.
minds into AI technology.
We ain't getting some Terminator motherfuckers to come and take
Maybe
over.
But you
when
never
we're
know.
80,
They actually have
maybe
AIs
when we're
talking to each
80,
other. So
85.
Yeah. And we'll destroy all of them, bro. But I would
So-
bang like a robot chick though, for sure.
You would?
Yeah.
What if it was all metallic though?
If she had 3 titties, I'd bang
why
it.
you saying if he was all metallic?
I said he or she.
Oh,
It's a robot,
like,
genderless. We
Yeah,
don't assume that here. But if it had
Yeah,
3
metal.
titties, if we had 3 titties, I'd bang it.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Oh yeah, not lower.
No
No.
lower, not higher.
But going back to
You
this
don't- you don't
COVID
add
and
a fourth?
going back to COVID and the hobbies, even like starting this podcast, we'd never have done that.
Yeah, we never thought about it. Like we usually converse on a daily basis, and we're like, yo, we talk about a lot of funny shit. Let's show it to the people,
Yeah, make a nice
Uh,
story.
Yeah, so it's a great way. You guys definitely, if you guys, everyone has got some kind of creativity in them, so just find it, learn more about it, and kind of
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, and this time you have a whole chance to
perfect
just look at it before everything starts
That's
up again.
true.
yeah.
Is there anything else you guys might want to add? I think we're coming to a close here soon. Is anything you guys want to talk about regarding anything?
Just stay safe, guys. Social distance, but do keep on having fun. Life is not at the end because of COVID, so just keep killing it. Learn more stuff about yourself. Learn new skills. Use this time wisely.
Yeah, and you only have a little time left to be isolated. So while you're doing it, you might
COVID's
as well
gonna come
search.
to an end. No, like there's gonna be a lot of people who are like, oh, this is an ongoing thing forever or whatever. But no,
No.
it's this thing is gonna end by 2023,
Yeah, just
2024.
hang in there,
max.
find new hobbies, new skills, keep going,
Find
push
something
through
that you
it.
can perfect now, so that by the time COVID's over, you have something that's making you some good moolah, and you can go and spend that time
Yeah.
enjoying.
Start
Yeah,
enjoying
yeah.
the
Travel
like,
to Florida,
finer
travel
things in life.
around the world, do whatever
Dig-
the fuck you want.
Just dig in yourself to find it. I know there are
Yeah.
people that like they stopped working like every single day and they didn't even know what the hell to do. Like first when COVID started.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
There's a
they're
lot
like,
of
I've
people
never
that
been
because
off
they,
in
they
so
work what
long.
8 hours, 9 hours a day, and it's like you have all that time to yourself. What you
Now you just
maybe
get
you
the
work
time.
remotely, okay, but now since you work remotely, now you're just answering to meetings, and each meeting is like what, an hour at most. So now you're
Yeah.
working 3 hours remote at home in comfy clothes and PJs instead of sitting in a fucking dress shirt.
No work commute or anything.
Stuck in the office at 8 hours a day. So you like they have what 5-6 hours more
Get a
to
chance
kill.
to
So
relax.
obviously, yeah.
All right, so thank
Definitely.
you guys, everybody, for tuning in.
Yeah,
Thank you,
No,
K
thank you
Smooth.
for
Jazz
tuning in,
Grabs.
guys, and
Don't
be
forget
sure
to follow
check out.
KsmoothB on YouTube.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
gonna say that.
keep
Be
it
sure to check
subscribe
out
on
KsmoothB for our Wendigo
Delusional Dinos.
hunting video and
Yeah.
potty
Delusional
trip.
Dinos
and-
podcast everywhere, YouTube.
Yeah,
and
everywhere.
all the
Just
streamers.
check the description. We got our link tree there. Whatever's accessible to you, you can use it. Just keep on killing it, guys. Stay safe.
See you next Sunday.
See ya.
Easy.
Enjoy it.
Love you
fun.
all.
Boy Jazz here with your two co-hosts, KsmoothB and T Dog. We hope you
Jazzy
enjoyed the second
K97.
episode of the Delusional Dinos podcast.
Peace.
Peace. Take it easy.